All right, everyone, let's get going with our recovery and roll class. My name is Kendall with TC Fit. Welcome in. Happy Halloween. So we're going to start into a standing position. You do need your foam roller. Just place it off to the side. Shoes are optional for today, and that is it. So let's place the feet about hip distance in parallel. So darting straight forward, you're going to come down into your squat and then circle the arms up and around. Down into your squat and up and around. So just do a nice warm up. And then we're going to just run down through a list of exercises today. We won't be doubling back to do anything. Let's do 2 more. Last one. I'm just going to face the side here, grabbing one foot, if you can, for a quad stretch. You can always hold on to whatever is around you. If you're a little bit more flexible, think about drawing the femur bone back and push your foot into your hand. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Just repeat. Little quad stretch, opening up through our hips. And go ahead and return. Let's do 1 more each side. And release 1 more to the other side. Pushing into the hand. Good, and go ahead and release. Come down into a squat. You're gonna draw the elbows up and you're gonna rotate upwards, reach the arms up by the ears, bend, and then lower the fingertips back down. Externally rotate, reach, bend, and return. Keep it going. Lost my music. Good. Just keep going with this warm up. We're going to stay here for about another 10 seconds. And last 5. And finish out 1 more. Good. Reaching the arms forward, nice wide stance, opening up and return. Same thing other side, so alternating. And 1 more each. Good. And then stay with your wide stance, rolling the shoulders back. Warming up through the upper body. Thinking about range of motion here. And then take your eye gaze down to your left armpit, gentle nod forward. Just holding this stretch for a second. And release, same thing other side. And let's do 1 more of each. Back to the first side. And go ahead and switch. And return. Lastly, bring the hands back behind the head, elbows wide. Just nod the chin toward your chest. And then return the head back up. So nod and return. Gliding the shoulders down your back, elbows stay wide. Good, keep it up. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Good, we're gonna start with the lateral lunge. Now at home, you're gonna step out with your left foot. So you're gonna take a big wide step out. You're gonna windmill the arms up and over toward the left leg that's lifting and twist. And again, up and around, windmill, and then up and around. Here we go. So lunging it out, up and twist. Lunge, up and twist. So working the inner thighs here, balance, abdominal work, pelvic floor, transverse abdominals. Good. Abs stay as you windmill the arms and pull and twist. 3 more. And 2. Good, last 1. And let's do the same thing, other side. Big step out to the right, windmill, and press. Whew. So finding that control at the top, and especially that big wide step out. Good. At home, your left leg stays straight as you take a big step out. Good, keep it going. Finish out 1 more. Awesome job. Okay, so place the feet up distance apart. You're gonna come down into a reverse lunge. Draw that knee to the chest. Open out wide to the side, and then return. Same thing, other side. Lunge, knee hug, open, and return. Just go at your own pace here, but it's a nice hip opener. Again, back to balance, and then a good inner thigh stretch too. So dynamic movements. Good. Now we're gonna stay here for another 20 seconds, and we're gonna go into calf raises. Okay, finish out 1 more. And let's actually place the feet together, slightly separated. Rise up to the balls of the feet and then lower back down. So calf raises. Make sure that you're rising through the center of the ball of your foot so that you're not going onto the outside or the inside. If you want to add more challenge, try not lowering the heels all the way down. So just to that little lower. Heels just grazed off the mat. Abs stay strong. So from a side view here, I'm making sure that I'm not pushing my hips forward. Shoulders stay stacked on top of the hips. Good, about 20 seconds left. Working the calf muscles, strengthening our ankles. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good, widen your stance. We're gonna do a roll down with rotation. So maintain this wide stance, nod your chin, roll it down 1 vertebrae at a time. Allow the hands to come to the floor if that's okay. Now at home, your left arm reaches up, twist and rotate. Set it back down, same thing other side, twist, rotate, and return. And now roll it back up 1 vertebrae at a time. As the last return, let's do it again. Nod your chin, rounding it forward. Allow the hands to come down. Lift 1 arm. Set it down, other side. And return, and now roll it back up. We're gonna do this 1 more time. Good. Nod the chin, rounding it forward. Reaching 1 arm up. Set it down, other side. And return, and now roll it back up and roll your shoulders back. All right, gang, go ahead and grab your foam roller. I'm just gonna adjust my camera real quick, bring it down a little bit. Okay, we're gonna start into a rounded child's pose. So it looks like this. We actually did this a couple of weeks ago. And your hands come to the foam roller. You start into a rounded spine. Now you're gonna lengthen out 1 vertebrae at a time into a lengthened child's pose. Hold it here. And now you're gonna roll it forward onto the forearms. The elbows are on top of the foam roller. Find your plank, lift the knees, lower the knees, Sink it back to a child's pose again. And now round and pull the foam roller back in. Let's do it again. Lengthen through the spine, little extension. Shift your weight forward, rolling on top. And now lift the knees, hold it here. Lower the knees, sink it back to a child's pose. And now roll it back in 2 more times. Lengthen through the spine. Roll it forward, elbows on top. Lift the knees, hold it here. Set the knees down. Back to your child's pose. And now roll it back in. 1 more set. Lengthen through the spine. Roll it forward. Lift your knees. Set the knees down. And now sink it back to your child's pose and just hold it here. Lengthening through the arms. Get a good stretch through your lats, your triceps. And now let's come onto all fours. Hands on top of the foam roller, toes are tucked under. You're gonna lift the knees up to a low hover, set it back down. Lifting up, set it down. Now if using the foam roller is too much, you can always set it off to the side and do the same thing with just the hands to the floor. Does add a little bit more of a wristy exercise. Keep it going. Sorry, I keep losing my music today. I don't know why. Now we're gonna stay here for about another 10 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just kind of set your foam roller off to the side. We're going to go into a T-spine rotation. Your right hand comes back behind the head. You're going to twist and rotate, and then bring the elbow toward the opposite elbow. Exhale, open, and inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. 3 more. And rotate. And 2. And close. Last 1. And close. Good. Same thing other side. Twist, rotate, and close. Opening up, and close. So I'm noticing I'm getting a little bit more rotation with a little more ease on this side. Super common. Good. 2 more on this side. Last 1. Perfect. Bring your left foot forward. We're going to go into a nice lunge. And then send the front leg straight and hinge it forward. So we're going to rock back and forth. Bring it back to your lunge, hands to your knees. Sink your hips back, draw the toes up, hinge it forward. Rock it forward. And hinge. And again, forward. And hinge. Let's do 3 more, and then we'll do the same thing other side. Last 2. And hinge. And last 1. Good, same thing other side. Bring the right foot forward. And repeating other leg. And hinge, lengthening the front leg. Deep lunge, and hinge, and lunge, and hinge. We'll do a little ab series after this, and hinge. Okay, 2 more. Hinging it forward, and last 1, and hinge it forward. Good. All right, gang, go ahead and flip onto your back. Foam roller can just stay off to the side. Your hands come back behind the head. Legs are up to a tabletop. Now flex it forward. Maintain this flexion, alternating heel taps. Alternating heel taps. So eye gazes to your thighs. bottom tip of your shoulder blades is just grazed off the mat. Strictly using your abs to flex forward and your neck flexors in the front of your neck. We're gonna stay here for another 20 seconds. Almost there, last 10. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Set both feet down for hip bridges. Arms long down by your sides. Press the hips up. And now set them back down. Lifting up and lower. Good, just resting your head and neck onto your mat. Think about shifting your body weight forward over your feet, Helps to engage your hamstrings. Now we're gonna stay here for another 10 seconds and we're gonna go into a double leg stretch. So back to your abdominals. 5, 3, 2, 1. Legs go back up to your tabletop. Flex it forward. Reach the arms back down by your legs. You're going to send the arms and legs straight and then pull it back in. Send it straight. Pull it back in. You can do this with the upper body down. You can omit the legs and just do the arms, or vice versa. Good, 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just pull the knees into your chest, stretch it out. Gently rock from side to side. Giving your abs a break for a second. Then we're gonna go into a bicycle crunch. We'll stay here for about another 10 seconds. Just gently rocking from side to side. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Flex it forward, bicycle crunch. "20 seconds. "10. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. Let's go into a happy baby stretch, grabbing the tips of your toes, allowing the knees to fall out. Same thing, you can either hold it here, gently rock from side to side. Use this time to deep breathe. Relaxing through your body, relaxing through your hamstrings and your hips. We'll stay here for another 10 seconds, and we'll come back to a plank position. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Roll it back up. Now we're gonna flip onto the belly. I'm just gonna move my foam roller a little bit more out of the way here. Place your legs a little bit wider than the hips. Now, simultaneously, you're gonna lift the arms and the legs. So think Superman back extension. Tuck the toes under, set the hands down. Press it all the way up to a full plank. Lower back down. Same thing. Back extension, lower, press, and lower. Lift, down, and press. Go at your own pace. You can keep the knees down for that plank position, like so, okay? Or you can omit the plank and just do the back extension. But keep your head in line with your spine. 10 seconds. Finish out one more. Good job. Okay, let's grab the foam roller out. And we're gonna line up our spine. So, take a seat to the front of your foam roller. We did this one last week. Little chest opener. Lie all the way down onto your back. Nice and easy, gentle coming down. Reach the arms up and then open out to a T position and just hold it here. Allowing your body to fall heavy onto the foam roller. You can close your eyes. Now while you're laying here, I want you to think about your shoulder blades. You're gonna feel your shoulder blades kind of hugging around the foam roller. Now think about drawing your shoulders down, scoop them under, and then kind of release it back. And again, press the shoulders down, hug the foam roller, and then release. And again, pressing shoulders down and release. Let's do it again. Pressing down and release. Keep it going. Now, you may feel an increase of the stretch into the front of the pecs. You may feel a nice kind of deep tissue massage on the inside of your shoulder blades. We'll stay here for about another 10 seconds. Finish out one more. Good. Place the hands down to your mat, palms facing down, little marches. You're gonna reach your right leg up to a tabletop, set it back down, and then same thing other side. So we're alternating. Try to keep the foam roller as still as you can. Deep transverse abdominals to do this. Exhale, lift the leg, inhale, lower. Doing good. Now we're gonna stay here about another 20 seconds, then we'll roll out the body. Finish out one more each side for the lift and lower. Awesome job. Once you are done, roll yourself off to one side and then kind of push the foam roller out of the way. Good. Let's flip it around to get to our quads and the hips. So we're gonna come into kind of that boot camp style crawl or into a forearm plank. Hips on top, feet can stay down or lift, but you're gonna roll it forward and back over the quadriceps. My quads are a little tender from yesterday's Halloween class. Ugh. Okay, about 10 seconds left. Good. And then roll yourself back to your knees. We're gonna flip it around again onto the back to roll out the upper back. Hands come back behind the head, lift your hips up, and then again rolling forward and back. Onto the shoulder blades. We'll stay here for about another 10 seconds. Okay, go ahead and set your hips down. Either take a seat onto your butt with the legs crisscrossed or kind of kneeling into a half kneeling or a kneeling position. Same thing we started with, draw your eye gaze down to the armpit. So stretching the back of the neck. And then go ahead and release. Let's do the same thing other side. And go ahead and release. Awesome work today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Recover and Roll. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day and happy Halloween.